decided to film today's video on my nature walk. I hope you can hear me, but it's just so pretty here and I really wanted to share it with you. And I wanted to share with you something that I've been doing for years that I don't actually think I've ever shared with you on my channel before. And it's something really, really simple that you can start doing right now that can really have a huge impact on how you feel, how motivated you're feeling, and it can really, really help you take action. And it's the use of short, bold mantras. And how they differ from positive affirmations is these short, bold mantras are instructional. They instruct you to take action. And for example, one of the most famous ones that I can think of to share with you is the slogan, "Just do it." Just do it is an instructional mantra that you can tell yourself to motivate you. And so some of the ones that I use, and these come from Brian Tracy's work. If you're not familiar with Brian Tracy, he's someone who is a mentor in my mind, someone whose work and whose books have inspired me for many, many years. So definitely check out his stuff. I'll link him down below. But some of the ones that he has recommended that I've personally found to be really, really effective are, one, the mantra, "back to work." This is something that I repeat in my mind over and over again when I'm working, especially when I find that I'm getting distracted. So in my mind, I just say back to work, back to work, back to work. And by repeating this over and over again in my mind, it really redirects my focus and reminds me to stop getting distracted by looking at my phone or stop getting distracted with other things that I might want to work on. Instead, just to focus on the most important task of the day and get back to work, back to work, back to work. So it's basically you instructing yourself to focus on what it is that you want to focus on. So if you're wanting to be healthier and you find that, you know, the end of the day comes and you reflect on the choices you made and you think, well, I said that I wanted to be healthier, but I chose to not eat a healthy lunch. I, didn't get enough sleep. And you're looking at all these choices that were not in line with how you really want to be living now. And so what you can try tomorrow is to repeat the mantra in your mind, choose healthy, choose healthy, choose healthy. And it's you instructing yourself. So maybe you're out at lunch and you're looking at the menu and you're tempted to pick something that is delicious but nowhere near the healthy meals you want to be eating. Then tell yourself, choose healthy, choose healthy, choose healthy. Now these sentences are meant to empower you, so it really is up to you to choose the mantra and choose the words that are going to have a big impact for you. And so maybe you can try using different ones. Another one that's really, really powerful for me is learn how. For me, I find that something that stopped me a lot in the past with doing so many things that I wanted to do was not knowing how to do them. I would kind of let that stop me in my tracks and feel like, oh, I want to build a website, but I don't know how to do this. Or I'd start building the website and then I'd come across things that were really tricky and I would just stop and I'd be like, well, I don't know how to do this part. And I would kind of get frustrated and then just forget about it and time would pass. But now I tell myself, learn how, learn how, learn how. And I realize that like everything that I want to know how to do is something that is learnable, that someone else has been able to teach themselves how to do it, so I can do it too. And so that's one that can really, really help with keeping yourself on track and realizing that you have the power to learn anything new that you need to learn. Another great one from Brian Tracy is do it now. If you find that you are procrastinating on so many tasks throughout your day, repeat over and over to yourself, do it now, do it now, do it now. If you look at that pile of laundry and think, I've really got to fold those clothes, but you want to go watch TV instead, then say that mantra to yourself in your mind, do it now, do it now, do it now, and get up and do it. And so these mantras really are all about action. They're all about instructing yourself because maybe you don't have someone else in your life to be your life coach, or maybe you don't have someone to motivate you, and it really is just up to you whether or not you take the action you want to take. And so I'm a big believer in trying things and seeing what works for you. When you are trying to develop new skills and you are trying to change some of the habits that you've had for years that are such ingrained patterns in your behavior, sometimes it does take that repetition. And so that voice in your mind that says, do it now, 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 can really force you to take the action that you're really wanting to take, and can really help push against that part of yourself that wants to procrastinate. Another one that I can share with you quickly is, and this is great if you feel that you want to take more initiative, or maybe you feel shy and you want to kind of come out of your shell more. Say you're in meetings and you're afraid to speak up, you're afraid to voice your opinion. Say to yourself over and over again, be bold, be bold, be bold. Those words in your mind, be bold, be bold, be bold. When you're walking to work, when you're walking the dog, when you're washing your dishes, be bold, be bold, be bold. Every single thought you think, every single word you say is being absorbed into your subconscious mind. It's having an impact on your physical body. You are always listening to yourself. And so I say, take control of what you're telling yourself, and actually take the time to decide, hey, what positive messages, what instructions do I want to tell myself? What instructions do I want to, sink deep down into my subconscious mind so that I can live out that way? If you want to be bolder, if you want to have confidence, if you want to be more productive with your day, then take some time to think about what positive mantras and what you really want the voice in your head to sound like. And so if you go to my website, click the link down below. I've created some desktop wallpapers that have the few positive mantras that I've just shared with you. And so if you want to put that on your desktop to look at it every day, and when you see it, say that mantra over in your mind 10 times to kind of get you revved up and get you focused on those positive words. And I really believe that looking at those positive words and repeating them over and over and over again to yourself can really help you form those new positive habits that you're wanting to have most. And I'm going to take you on my walk. I will show you a little bit of the surrounding area here. All right, have a beautiful day. I will see you next time, and bye.